Hey, Uncle Mark here, 3-string cigar box guitar. Yeah. This is Old Man, this is Neil Young. This is just a great song, just what a wonderful song. So I'm going to play a little bit of it and then I'll break down exactly what I'm doing. And there's so much more. Live alone in a paradise that makes me think of two. Love lost such a cause. Give me things that don't get lost, but like a coin it won't get tossed, rolling home to you. Oh man, take a look at my life, I'm a lot like you. I need someone to love me the whole day through. Oh, look at my eyes, you can tell that's true. Alright, sorry about my singing. I rarely hit those notes right. So what do we got going on? G, D, G, 42, 34, 24. That's open G tuning. And I'm playing on some wound electric guitar strings. They're all wound. And I'm playing through a Roland Minicube. And I'll show you those Minicube settings at the end of the video. So open G. And you're going to need that as a shape. G sharp, A, you're going to need an A or an A minor. B flat, B, C is also in this song. C sharp and D. And so this D shape, this whole song revolves around D, and this is the key. So this little beginning chord that I do, this, it's actually not quite right. If I was to make this shape, to get this chord, I would do something like this. But I really can't, and it just doesn't make sense to do it. So this is my cheat way. So this is a 7, 10, 10. So it is like a D minor with that C right there. So what this song does is it does D minor to D major, and it goes back and forth, so it does. So it's D minor and D major. What I did in the beginning was I did a little bit with my fingers. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you that now in a different way that I did it. So we're going to play this 7, 10, 10, this D minor with the C, and then we're going to play the D. Okay, and what I want to do is just play the individual notes. G, F sharp, E, D. And you don't need them. You can certainly just do this. Right? And that works perfectly fine. And you see how I did that? pinky. And what I do is I call this strumming notes, because I'm not really just sitting here, right, getting those notes like so. I'm throwing them out. Playing an open G chord and hitting that note, but playing these two strings very lightly and playing that G hard. You see what I mean? I'm strumming notes. Really makes up for not being able to do this. That's a really big stretch, and then to get that note, right? So it makes it easier to, and I don't think it in any way takes away from, got mosquito bites all over me now from working in the yard. That doesn't take away from the song in any way. So that's the beginning. So it's, oh man, look at my life, I'm a D like you were. Oh man, look at my life, I'm a lot like you were. And here's where the chords change. So it's you were, F, C, G. So what happens with this song is it's in D. It goes the first little section, F, C, G. Then it goes to D again, F, C, F. So you just kind of have to remember that. And what is an F chord? Never seen an F chord like that. Well, instead of F up here, G, G sharp, A, B flat, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, and F, I'm going to play it down here. Makes a lot more sense because all of my work with the C chord and this is all happening, and my open, it's all happening down here. So I want to use this shape. How do I make the shape? I start at the nut on the D string. So I'm on the D string, that middle string, D, D sharp, E, and F. That F note drives this chord. So that's the driver note, C and C. So it looks like 5, 3, 5. And I can get to the C really easily. I can go open, and I can get to that D really easily. So it's D. Now from here, I take my first finger and make a big jump. And I don't jump so much as I just kind of slide my hand down to catch that. So D, here we are on this third finger. C, I roll over. G, open. Move my hand in position to get the D. F, C, then I'm going to go back to F again. D. Lullabies, F chord, C chord, G chord, D chord, F chord, C chord, F, D chord, F chord, C chord, G chord, D chord, F chord, C chord, G. Chorus. The oh man, take a look at my life. I like to do the D down here, and that is a 2-0-2. A, E minor. I want everything packed in down here. So this is a D, 2-0-2, and I just take my pinky and do a little, has a John Mellencamp feel to it, doesn't it? Kind of like that. So that's just that A, B, A, G. 222 A, E minor 2 4, so 420. Couple little tricks. These are the little tricks I do in this song. So when I'm here, here's one, A to E minor, okay? A, B, D, E, D. Okay, you can do that. That's A, hammer on to B. There's also a little trick I do in the beginning where after I get done my man, look at my life, I'm a lot like you were. F, C, watch the trick. Ah, there it is. Same trick. So I do a lot of these little tricks. You can substitute a minor for A, so you could do a lot of these. There's a lot of little tricks you can do in this little space in here, so fool around with. That's a very, who is that? James Taylor-ish. Very James Taylor-ish, John Mellencamp-ish. I like playing around with those little things down there. So this is the song, and you know, this is how I made this shape, and I think it works really well with this. Please check out my companion video to this, and you'll see how I navigate through this song a little bit better. Those are the highlights, and those are the high points. So thank you so much for everything you do for me, and really, really appreciate it. It's been crazy here with all the lockdowniness, you know, and all this crazy stuff. So I really do appreciate all your support. Thank you for everything you do for me. I do have a PayPal link here down below. It's a paypal.me/Uncle Mark Tips. $1 a show is all we ask here. So thank you so much again for all your generous support. And I told you I'd show you the here are the settings here, and it's pretty much what I use for clean all the time. I'm on that Brit combo, and that's, you know, straight up and down on the amp type. I've got a little bit of reverb, you can see that. My effects are off. My tone is dimed, and my gain is just about above 0, so that gives you an idea of where we're at. And really enjoy this song. Remember it as pieces. So you got a beginning, you got a lyric, and then you got a chorus. Think of it as 3 pieces to put together, and you'll get it really well. Thank you so much for everything you do. We'll see you again soon.